A critical part of our next strategic plan will be to have as much participation in the planning process from our community as possible. It's a fact that the best decisions are decisions made when there's been significant discussion from various constituencies. So what we'll be doing in the strategic planning process is identifying a number of task forces to help us as a community discuss where we have been and where we want to go. Initially, we'll start out with a task force which will address our competitive position. That is, where are we strong in relationship to our competitors? Where are we weak? Where could we be stronger? What are the best practices in higher education? And how can we adapt those best practices to the tradition of Augustana College? Once we do this, then we will take a close look at the academic program and ask faculty to determine how the academic program can be made even stronger. How can we sharpen that value proposition so our students are prepared for their first job and their last job, so we can interpret to our students and faculty why they should make the significant investment in a liberal arts education. But to the extent we're a residential campus, student life is awfully important at Augustana. In my view, student life could better integrate with the academic program, and we'll be asking our faculty and staff, what do we expect out of student life? How can we use this living and learning community to better prepare our students for tomorrow? As we proceed through the process then, once we determine how to sharpen our academic and co-curricular programs, we'll ask how we can direct all available resources to those programs. How can we make sure that our human resources, financial resources, and technology resources are directed in a way that they advance these programs without increasing the cost of a college education, and perhaps in a way to hold down the cost of a college education. Finally, we're going to need the help of our friends and alumni to implement an aggressive plan to move Augustana forward, and we'll be asking how to make the coherent case that alumni and friends ought to support this college with their time and their dollars. We'll meld those together, and it is our desire to present a preliminary draft of a plan to the Board of Trustees in January of 2014, bring their input back from the community, and wrap this planning process up by May of 2014.